I'm Rachel.
I'm Julia.
Where we live in faith every day.
This is life.
Welcome, guys.
Hey, guys. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we've been doing this for that many months.
I know, right? Isn't that
I
crazy?
feel like still beginners, and we
Yeah.
are beginners, but
Yeah.
like I feel like we're like starting.
Yeah.
It's kind of
You know?
weird.
And I think, here's the thing. I know we don't have a lot of subs and stuff right now, but in some ways, I kind of feel like a celeb in a way. You know, when people recognize me and stuff, I'm just like,
I know. So she would be like in our community, so I guess it kind of spreads.
yeah.
So she was at once. She's never met our former pastor at
Yeah,
our church,
yeah.
and when he first came, he was just like, "Oh, Rachel," right? I'm like, "You met her?" And he was like, "Yeah, remember the video? Like, I saw you on YouTube. You're famous." And I'm just like,
But it took us a long
yeah,
time.
because we're not used to like, oh, you're on
People
YouTube.
recognizing it. Yeah, they're like, "You're famous." That's what he said first. He's like, "You're famous."
Oh yeah.
He's like, "Hi, Rachel, you're famous." And I was just like, "What? Like, what are you talking about?" I'm not. Like, what? I completely
it took a
forgot
while.
that I was even doing YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I figured out, oh, right, YouTube channel, right? I was like so embarrassed.
Oh my. Yeah, me too though. Because it's kind of like, oh, people actually watch me.
Yeah. So I feel like, I don't know, like in a sense, I'm a little afraid because like I don't want it to like get to me. You know what I mean? Like as a celeb, it feels nice, right? But at the same time, I don't want it to get to my head. Like I don't want it to be like a pride thing, you know, like, oh, look at me, I'm a YouTube channel, like too, you know, like I'm a celeb, you know.
I forget, like, I think I'm just kind of like stupid in that way. I don't know, like, I forget stuff like this.
I watch a lot of the analytics and everything, right? And so I'm just like, oh, you know, it's sad because, you know, our view count is low today. And like, oh, you know, it's like, oh, it's cool because it's like, boom, you know, we have a lot of view counts at one point. And then, oh, cool, we have a new sub and stuff like that. And I'm watching it. And then like, there are times where I kind of have to remind myself, hey, look, this is for God. This is for the people. And so when I notice that it does help the people that are watching it, it's very humbling.
Mm-hmm. Like, even if it's one person, right? I'm just like, I like tell her, I'm like, even one person watching like the full thing, I feel like, like I fell in love. I'm just like, oh, like it hurts. My heart hurts because I'm in love. I'm like, I love you.
Like, thank you.
Like, because I feel like it's people take the time to listen to what we have to say, and that's so awesome because not a lot of people want to hear what I want to like what we have to say. You know, it's not like I can't go up to I'll go up to someone and be like, "Hey, listen to me." They're not gonna listen. Yeah. But people are choosing to listen to us, and I think that's so cool. Yeah. And I think this, and it kind of makes me rethink about the whole free will thing. You know? Oh, like God, like He wants us to come to Him, not like Him like telling us to come to Him. Right.
And it's kind of cool too because like when we do talk about it, you know, we're not asking you guys, we're not asking the viewers to look at us. We want to share the love that we know of God's love to other people so that they can experience that love. And so when people are watching it, you know, and then they gain something from that, and then they can utilize it in their Christian walk. And it's so cool because we can share that. And honestly, like, I feel like we can go both ways with this. Yes. We can be prideful about it and be like, hey, look at what I can do. Like, look at me. Like, this is what I did. This is what, you know, what I gave to people. And very boastful and very prideful. And then you have the other side. It's like very humbling because you're just like, wow, even God can utilize me. People choose to watch our videos, right? It's not like they don't have a choice, it's they choose to, and they do watch it, and then they gain something from it, which is very humbling, to be honest.
And it's just like, it's really cool, because it's not because, oh, we're trying to force something. I really enjoy just talking about God, and that's why we started doing this, because we're like, wow, we talk about God all the time. Why don't we just film this?
Yeah.
Because I remember I need to go back. We need to watch our very first.
I'm terrified.
Like I too. But like just although it wasn't very like high tech or like edited or anything, I remember we talked about a lot of good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Just in general, we don't have a focused topic, but like a lot of things. I was just like hearing that. Sometimes I'm like, I really said that. Like whoa, like that's so cool. So it's not just for you guys, but I think for us too.
We learn.
Yeah, because I even told her I was like, it's almost healing and reflecting. I'm reflecting on what I just said and like myself and my character.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, God, thank you. You really show me something through our own videos.
Yeah, and it's cool because like we're doing it together. So she becomes a mirror for me, and I become a mirror for her. So like if I do something wrong, she'll like point it out, right? Or if she does something wrong, I can point it out.
We're actually getting better at this because this is something I was thinking about us. We had a hard time, I think, in the beginning, kind of pinpointing things out about each other, I realized in the beginning we never really argued, right? More and more though, we're having the criticisms towards each other, and like we'll like be very like, oh okay, we're not like butt head like fighting. Right. I think we can get kind of aggressive, but we don't like ever like raise our tones or anything. No, and I think that's so cool because we're just kind of like, and then I'm like thinking about it later, I'm like, she had a point. I'm not gonna like lie. She had a point. And it's like so cool. Like I'm just like, I feel like I'm getting better at like
receiving
criticism. But more and more I'm getting less defensive because I mean, first of all, I love Rachel to death. I mean, we work
and we
together.
trust each other,
and we're like, we don't judge each other, Yeah, we both messed up, but it's okay.
That's not judging. That's just like kind of giving pointers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think that's exactly what it is, and because of it, like, I can't say it's pride, but it's.
I think because we don't do that, that made me realize, oh, we're not
prideful.
Because if we were always butting heads with each other, not trying to understand each other,
and being stubborn,
we would be prideful. It's because of our pride. We have such a high pride. But since we both try to like put our pride down,
that's true.
We're like able to communicate and work together, and then at the end just laugh it off. And like, you know what? It's fine.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. And I think that's so cool because like it's really hard to do that.
Yeah. It's really cool because we can like parallel that with God's relationship, with our relationship with God, because the closer we get to Him, the more like, even though He's like, okay, Rachel, I don't think that's the right way to go, or Rachel, I don't think you should do this, or Rachel, maybe you should go this way, or maybe you should try this, right? I think you need to get rid of this. The way God does that, He's like sort of, I don't know if training is the right word, but He's like, kind of like molding me, right? And working with me. And because I trust God, like I don't get angry at Him for doing certain things, like.
Yeah, that's the thing. Back before I got baptized, right? I would like be kind of angry at God, or like I'd be like, oh God, like why are you questioning God? Like, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Like, oh, like I can do this. I'm like, why? What's wrong with me? I can do it. I can do it without you.
Right.
But after that, there's none of that. Immediately, I'm thinking, no, it's not God. God's not the problem. It's either me. Or it's the people around me.
Yeah.
And it's just like you kind of come to conclusion already, like, oh, it has nothing to do with God. And God, He wants the best for me. He already has this awesome plan. I'm either the one rejecting Him, or I'm being pushed somewhere else
by other people.
Yeah. And again, at the end, it's our choice, but that's what you come to conclusion.
Yeah.
And it's so cool. You're just like, that's when you stop thinking about from your side, but like from like the other person's perspective.
Yes, all of these things can happen because of the people around you and what they have done to you, but God utilizes that to shape you and to lead you in a better direction. It is so weird, guys.
It's so weird.
And I think, it has to come when you bring your pride down. Like, if you are prideful, God cannot mold you, shape you, or whatever. And remember, pride is one of those 7 deadly sins.
Yeah, and also, it actually hurts. You're hurting yourself.
Yeah.
You end up feeling you're not going to be happy when you're prideful. And that's something I realized when I was in high school. I had a lot of pride, and I didn't think much of it. But like, once you let go of that pride and you just admit to it, and from there you change, it feels awesome. You're just like, oh my gosh, there's nothing to worry about. Like, you just be you.
Yeah, and you let God take the wheel.
Yeah, this is something we talked about, let go and let God. Right? You remember that video? Yeah. So if you haven't, go watch it.
Yeah. I really hope that, through our experience, you guys can kind of be able to pick up on these signs, right? Or symptoms that this is what true humbleness may feel like. We're not saying this is what it is, but for our experiences, this is what true humbleness actually feels like. And honestly, I really hope that, through our, our experiences, that you can see what humbleness may look like and feel like.
I actually want to share experience. I remember when I was first starting to accept God, right, and really trying to be that perfect person, right? And I would pray to Him, Lord, please help me to humble myself. Help me to be a humble person like you, and as the day goes by. And He doesn't just make you humble. He actually gives you moments and opportunities, situations where your pride will go up. And that's when you choose, oh, I need to humble myself. It's not that, oh, okay, I'll humble you. No. He's going to give you the opportunity to make the choice to be humble. And once you are able to do that day by day and remind yourself, you really do end up humbling yourself as just like a lifestyle.
If you have any questions or comments,
leave them down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to us.
And if you would like to be notified for videos like this, hit the bell. Until next time,
bye guys!